Hello? Good evening. Hello, welcome everyone. Prototype, Soul Mango. Hi, Hunter. Happy birthday. We have a birthday boy in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well today. My Tuesday was, well, my job was kind of shitty today, I won't lie, but everything else was good. Jay says happy birthday to Hunter. Thank you. Oh, I'm not the one whose birthday it is, so I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I'm alright. I am the one with the mic, that's true. And that means I have all the power. Well, Hunter says thank you. Alright. I think I'm getting pretty close to being done with this, but got a few tweaks to make to it still, so. Well, how are you guys today? Hope you're had a good birthday today, Hunter. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're enjoying Daybreak. Oh, you're less than 2 weeks till your birthday, Soul Mango? That's exciting. Oh, I'm sorry. If it makes you feel better, I cried at work today too. Not a good day, I guess. Was it a rough day with your kids? Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh well, hello. Glad you stopped by. Oh yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. But thank you. I won't get too into the weeds talking about it, but you know, one of those things where like I got blamed for something that was someone else was supposed to do. They tried to like push the responsibility on me. And luckily someone else had my back, because I don't know, it was bullshit. Oh, channel points. You know what? I wonder if maybe I should make that a thing where if it's your birthday, you get a free 3-minute doodle or something. I would have to have some way to verify it though. Well, at the very least, like, if you're on my Discord server and you've set your birthday, I can trust that it's that. But I mean, like, random people coming in and being like, it's my birthday. Can you draw something for me? Well, Hunter, if you could have a 3-minute doodle, what would you request? I kind of doubt I will 100% finish this during this stream because I know myself. But if I did, I do have some plans for something else I could work on. But I know myself. I'm gonna be like adjusting this till the end of time. Hopefully not till the end, at least till the end of tonight. Hello, Kilgal. Hope you're doing well tonight. Oh, a Piplup wearing a birthday hat next to a present? I can do that. Okay, give me 1 second. We'll do the 3-minute doodle request. Oh no, you have a cold? I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. There we go. Alright, 1 second. Let me open the 3-minute doodle canvas. We'll do a special birthday 3-minute doodle. Oh, thank God you have orange juice. That always helps. Okay, Piplup. Oh God, I need to open, I need a picture of a Piplup. One second. I'm sure probably nothing weird will come up if I Google Piplup, hopefully, but you never know. Yeah, Piplup's very cute. Okay. Piplup reference image attained. Whoops. I accidentally typed 3-minute doodle instead of 3-minute timer on Google. Okay. All right. Oh God, the timer started. Start over. All right. Are you ready for our special 3-minute birthday doodle? 3, 2, 1. Hold on. I want to move that out of the way a little. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh God, I think this is the first one of these I've done with where I'm not drawing a person. begin. Okay, I was suddenly really paranoid. Like, I did turn my iPad screen back on, right? Okay. Ah, timer's up. Yay! There we go. I will post it, I can send it to you later. I usually post it on Twitter and Blue Sky. Yay, happy birthday! No problem. Yay. I think that would be fun to do for people's birthdays, but I probably would have to require that you are a member of my Discord server so that I know your birthday is real. Yeah, well, I don't blame you for not using Twitter anymore. These days, I basically just post my art there and run. Yeah, I agree. I like Blue Sky a lot more personally. There's a lot less people screaming at each other. Well, it's like, I'm sure that is on there, but it's so much easier to avoid. And, oh shit. Speaking of, I forgot to post my announcement tweet about this stream over there, but that's okay. Like we said, Blue Sky is cooler. Thank you, Procreate, for letting me cheat on this curved line. But yeah, I guess I should talk about the other idea that I'd kind of like to draw if I can find time between commissions. I recently joined a Discord server for Trails artists, Trails fan artists, and it's very fun. They have like sometimes like little themes you can draw stuff to that they suggest for everybody, and you might have seen some of the art going around of people drawing Trails characters in different fairy tales. That's the theme we got right now. And I do have an idea for one I could draw Reen in, so I kind of really want to try and find time for that. I don't know if I should say it. I want to say it, but I'm afraid if I say it, then I'm less likely to actually draw it. That's kind of a tease, I know. Could I allude to it? Yes. I'll allude to it. There's something fishy about it. That's just like giving it away immediately, but whatever. I have some very specific ideas that I won't go into. Yes, I'm drawing Reen Schwarzer in my favorite fairy tale, The Shadow over Innsmouth. Look, there's even a song about the ocean playing right now. And that's just so appropriate. I also recently got a new art program that I'm excited to try out more on my iPad. It's called Concepts. And it's called, it's basically like a big open endless canvas. And I want to really use it, I mean, like the name implies, for sketching out like concepts and stuff. So I would probably use it like for this Reen drawing to like sketch out thumbnails of the composition and stuff. You're saving up points for a second character? Or more time? Well, I've decided I probably am not gonna do... You can do 2 characters, but not more time is how I'll do it. Because I was thinking about it and I was like... If I do the more time thing, then people could just save up points forever and eventually pay me to draw something for like an hour or something. Sorry, I peeked the mic. But I'm like, I don't know if I want that loophole there, you know. I could create a cap. I'm not sure what it would be, though. Hi, Sparkle Ryuichi. Thank you very much. I'm hoping I can finish this tonight. Maybe. We'll see. Or at least get pretty close. It's going pretty good. I hope your night's going well, too. Yeah, I'll consider a cap, but I have to think about what it would be. Like, maybe you could double it. That might be reasonable, at least. Like 6 minutes instead of 3. Hi, Third Energy. Hope you're doing well tonight. I'm doing okay. Thank you very much. I hope the commissioner will agree. I'm really aiming to finish this tonight. If not on stream, then at least afterwards. I'm excited about the next commission on my list too, assuming the person's ready for it. It's another one that I can't stream. But I'm excited to draw it. I'll still have that D&D one in the background to work on, if I'm at the moment at least. After I finish that one, well, hopefully I don't have two not safe for work ones in a row, I guess. Oh, well, thank you. I did use for the sky. I used a bit of Clip Studio assets, mainly for the stars. I painted the clouds myself, and I did a lot of editing on the color scheme. And then of course I added the moon and stars, the cartoony stars myself. But I really love the clouds I painted. I really love this cloud brush I found. Thank you. Yeah. I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna paint clouds with this forever now. Because I think they're kind of supposed to look fluffy. Thank you. I love me some fluffy clouds. Oh yeah, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I saw they just added this soundtrack to Nintendo Music, except they only added 23 tracks. And they're like, the rest will be added later. And I'm like, bitch. I'm sorry. Not. I'm not gonna act like I know all the intricacies, but does Nintendo have some rights to work out with Nintendo or something? Yeah, I agree. I loved this game. This game was so good. Yeah, there's stuff I like about that app, but on the other hand, I wish I could just have all the music on it in my playlists on all my other music apps, you know? Like, they're separate. So like if I wanted to play Nintendo music on the stream, for example, they don't even have a desktop version, I don't think, so I don't think I could. Yeah. Oh yeah. If we got like a follow-up to Kirby and the Forgotten Land at the Switch 2 Direct, I would lose my mind. Speaking of which, I might be streaming that. We'll see. It's in the middle of the day, so I'll technically be at work, but I work from home. So I'm gonna see if I can swing streaming it, because I'm gonna be watching it anyway. It'll all depend on if I have a meeting during that time or not. Which is quite possible, I suppose, but... I'm gonna try. Yeah, because I think streaming those would be really fun. Worst case, I can take a really early lunch break. Which I've actually done before. Oh, what games are you looking at, Hunter? But yeah, I remember when I worked in the office, I used to take early lunch breaks to watch Nintendo Directs, like, in my car. You do what you gotta do. Hello, Chi. You're getting your ass beat in Bloodborne? Which boss? I've actually played Bloodborne, so I might know. Technically, I haven't beaten it, but I got really close to the end. I was in, like, the DLC content. Oh, Subnautica. I have too much thalassophobia to play that game, but I've heard it's good. Oh yeah, well, at the very least with the not parrying, I'm the same way. And I know that that first boss, Gascoigne or whatever his name is. I guess he's not like the first boss, but he's supposed to be like the wall where you learn how to parry. And I was like, no, I'm too stubborn. I'm gonna beat him without parry. And I did. And then I kept doing it the whole game. Probably a lot of bosses that would have been made a lot easier if I parried, but I was stubborn and did not. So, that's just how good I am. Honestly, the boss I had the most trouble with was, Shadows of Yharnam. Because I was also stubborn in that fight. There's like 3 of them, right? So you're supposed to, I think the intention is summon someone to help you with them. But I was like, no, I'm beating all 3 of them myself. Why do I keep peeking the mic? I'm gonna move it back. But yeah, and I did beat all 3 of them myself. It took me a while though. Yeah, I probably need to go back and beat it at some point. But yeah, I feel you. I feel vulnerable after a parry. Oh, hi PK Gaming. I hope that you think it's looking acceptable. That's great. Glad to hear it. Yes, I love Ryza music. I love all Atelier music. Oh, good night, JS. Hope you have a good night. Well, I hope I captured my own rendering style. I hope I remember how to color. Sometimes I have to double check that myself. You chose the sword cane. Your Pathfinder players use the sword cane, you apologize because it's how he feels. That's funny. I used that one weapon that's like a saw that like folds in and out. I forget what they call it. Yeah, it is from Ryza 1. You beat it? How'd you like it? You're in for a treat with Ryza 2, because I really enjoyed Ryza 1, but Ryza 2 improves on it a lot, I think. I'm glad to hear that, PK Gaming. Still got a bit more to go, but yeah, I'm hoping to finish it tonight, maybe. I'll try. Yeah, I agree. I feel like 2 improves a lot on the systems in 1. Also, am I excited for Yumiya? Yes. Funny thing about Yumiya is I actually was complaining on Blue Sky that I couldn't afford it right now because I was trying to save money. And somebody sent me a copy for free on Steam. Complaining in public sometimes works. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to playing Yumiya when I can find the time. I still need to play Trails through Daybreak 2 though, so... Yes, thank you to that person for helping us with our Steam family. Oh, going from Bloodborne to Elden Ring was muscle memory hell. See, I've only played Bloodborne out of all the Souls-like and From Soft games. Well, I can't say out of all the From Soft games because I played the hell out of the Adventures of Cookie and Cream on my PS2, but I guess we might not count that one. Even though we should. But yeah, actually, Ryza 2 might be one of my favorite Atelier games. I'm not even kidding. I got so attached to Ryza and her funky little creature. Oh, more Ryza music. Yes, it's so good. The Yumiya demo, the combat gives you Panzer Dragoon vibes. I haven't played Panzer Dragoon, but I'm guessing that's a good thing, right? Only thing about Yumiya is I have heard that it's kind of hard to run on PC. So I'm a little nervous about trying to play it on my Steam Deck, but... Oh yeah, Code Vein. I think I saw my husband play some of that. That's more like a anime Souls. I don't know about bugs. I've heard it's just it's very demanding. Like it's apparently dropping frames on a lot of people's PCs. Oh shit, I didn't know we were getting a Code Vein 2. Well, that'll be cool then. Yeah, if the Steam Deck can't handle it, worst case, I can probably stream it from my actual computer. I just like playing stuff handheld in bed. It's comfy. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard the Switch version also doesn't look great, but the PS4 version might be okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure somebody's run it on Steam Deck and they can give me their ideal settings. I've had to do that a few times. Yeah, my husband and I, when we started reading House in Fata Morgana, I found out I had to change the version of Proton it launched with on the Steam Deck because otherwise it crashes on the saving screen, which is sort of a problem. Yeah, I am looking forward to the Switch 2. It'll depend on what games they show in the Direct next week, on how quickly I buy it, I guess. For reference, I got the Switch 1 on Mario Odyssey's launch, so I got it pretty early, but not like day one. Good night, Hunter. Thank you for joining us, and happy birthday. Have a good night. Now, this is also Atelier music, actually, but it's music that I had to download to my computer because they don't let the Dusk Trilogy music stream officially in America. Which sucks. I think I love the Dusk Trilogy. Yeah. I think Ryza and Ryza 2 were the first Atelier games to be officially streaming on American streaming services. But the Dusk Trilogy is probably my favorite, like, sub-series. I love it so much. Yeah. It's got good vibes. like it's my favorite sub-series, but like if I ranked the games, it would probably be like Eska and Logi and Ryza 2 as like my top two. You know what? Trails keep releasing on PS4 because you don't have a PS5. I mean, that's fair. To be honest, the only PS5 game exclusive that I have played is Astrobot, which was a very good game, but there's still not really a ton like pushing you to buy it, I think. Eska and Logi's great. I love it. And I love all three of them, but yeah, I got my husband the PS5 for Christmas because he wanted it, and he's played several games on it, but I've mainly just been using my Switch and my Steam Deck. Too bad the like summaries you get at the end of the year don't count like non-Steam game, like emulated games. It's not gonna remember all the time I spent playing Diddy Kong Racing. Oh yes, definitely PK Gaming. I recommend Ryza. Yes, you have to so you can draw her. I've drawn her a few times, but I am currently working on I'm kind of working on some prints in the background, and I am working on a Ryza print that has Ryza and Claudia in it because they're Yuri together. Yes, I love them. One of the times I drew Ryza was actually like my most popular art on Twitter. Yeah, it was the Resident Evil 4 crossover one. I had Koei Tecmo in my DMs over that one. That sounds bad. They were asking if they could retweet it. It was good. You need to see this now. Let me see if I can find my post of it here. Do do do. Do 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 do. Sorry, I got distracted from me. See, the reason I drew this, for context, is that Ryza 3 and the Resident Evil 4 remake came out on the same day. I don't know if I've like properly reposted this, I put it in like post your most popular art from Twitter for Ed. I'll just link that. Yes, Koei Tecmo retweeted it. They asked me in my DMs if they could. Which was like, wow. I didn't know you guys were that polite. Dang, that's cool. Yeah, see, if he actually could buy those bombs, we could have solved this problem much faster. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'm gonna be honest, like, I actually tweeted this before I drew it. I thought that this was a niche idea that was only appealing to me. Like, I thought this crossover was too weird. And I guess I was wrong, because people sure did like it. So I was like, what is the crossover of people who play Atelier and people who play Resident Evil? A lot, apparently. I mean, I guess I've played both, so that's true. Probably non-fans liked it too. Ryza appeals to a lot of non-fans, I've noticed, for reasons. For two mysterious reasons. Oh, hydrate. Oh, I better hydrate. Thank you. Remember to hydrate, everybody. 4 if you think about it. Maybe even 6. Oh, thank you. This is everybody's reminder to hydrate. That's true. Yeah, one guy said that her thighs were inspired by Japan's economic recession. Yeah, I appreciate when I get reminded to hydrate. I see my brother just started, I just got the Steam notification that he's playing Final Fantasy XIV. He's been in that hole for a while now. It's one of those things where I would love to play some more of it if I could find the time, but it feels like such a big time commitment. I have, however, sure drawn multiple people's 14 characters. Yeah, I like made a character and I didn't get very far. Perhaps not shocking to anyone, it was a cat boy. They don't let you make bunny boys in the without the expansion for them, apparently. Sad. I very well might have classed into a samurai. Unfortunately, I think the name Reen Schwarzer was taken, but... I know that's not what I started as, because I was like kind of talking with my brother and my husband at the time, and we were talking like if we all started it, like, oh, one of us needs to be a healer, and I was like, okay, well, I'll be a healer, I guess. And I think I picked... I literally, there's like multiple healer classes, and I picked the one that was like a scholar or something. But I was like, maybe I should have picked like a more active class for my first try. Because I was doing real shit training on those beginner mobs. Okay, it's actually ad break time, I just noticed, so, we're going to have a 3-minute break, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Hello again. Whew. I think I can last at least another 50 minutes before I get too sleepy. I was checking Blue Sky during the break, and I saw a thread one of my mutuals made about how in Cold Steel 3, Randy has like actual pajamas he goes to bed in, but Rain just wears his fucking collared shirt that he literally also wears to work. But it also pointed out like Reen did have pajamas in Cold Steel 1, so clearly it's the depression. I just find that amusing. I mean, not that he has depression, not that part. Yep, that was Super Mario RPG, like one of my favorite songs from that game. Yoko Shimomura goes hard. Okay, let's add some shininess, shall we? Let's get our add layer going here. First thing. One second. I have to pull up my own art to look at sometimes. To be like, how did I do this again? Yeah, exactly. I literally am like, wait, what do I usually do for this part? Let me just reference my own shit real quick. I'm glad I'm not alone there. Only thing is, looking at my other art right now, my most recent art is that drawing of Crow I just did. I'm just scroll through my art and then just be like, sheesh! Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes you just gotta reference, if you like how you did something a certain way, you have to remind yourself of it. It's easy to forget. At least for me. Okay. Now we're adding this shiny stuff. I mean, I won't lie. Yes, I do look at that drawing and I go, yeah, I cooked. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even pretend. Oh, that's good. I mean, turning it into a trio series sounds like it was cool, at least. Sounds like it was worth it in the end. I agree. I think it's good. I think it's better to look at your art and be like, heck yeah, I did good on this, instead of like, oh my god, I suck, you know? That's not good for your brain. And I'm not gonna lie, I got some very funny reactions. And by funny, I mean, uh, wow, the Crow fans sure loved this one. Which did make me happy. Everyone was looking very respectfully. You know what feature that... The one feature that Procreate doesn't have, that Clip Studio Paint does, unless I'm wrong and it's some setting somewhere I don't know about, the one setting I need, that I horribly need, is the ability to make it so that when you color pick the actual color on that layer and not how it appears. So like, even if you have a color set to overlay so it looks way lighter or whatever, it still picks the true color you used. I fucking love that feature in Clip Studio. And whenever I'm using Procreate, I have to be like, oh yeah, I have to fucking... If I want to use the exact color, I need to turn it to normal layer and turn the opacity all the way up. Like... Oops. Yeah, I need it in Procreate, I'm afraid. I like both of them for different purposes. Basically, I prefer Clip Studio for A, drawing comics. It is much better for drawing comics, and it's not even close. And B, I prefer using Clip Studio for like big prints and paintings and stuff that I know I'm gonna print. I feel like it just has like more settings for that sort of thing, and it also just has like specific tools I like for using for like more elaborate paintings. Whereas Procreate, I do find a lot easier to just open and start drawing in, because I don't have to like plug in too much information to get started. I can just open a canvas. So I mainly use Procreate for like, you know, any fun stuff I think of that I want to draw just on a whim, or like this style of commission. I use the watercolor brushes in Procreate for specifically, so. Yeah, some of it is definitely like, oh, these brushes I can only get in Clip Studio and I love them, so if I want to do with these brushes, I have to use Clip Studio type of situation. What else was I gonna say? Oh, if you're on an iPad, which I'm assuming you are if you're using Procreate, you do have to pay a subscription for Clip Studio to use it on iPads, but I don't think it's too bad. It's just like 20 something dollars a year, so it's pretty cheap comparatively. Of course, if you get it on PC, you can get it with a one-time payment, but I like drawing on my iPad. Yeah, that's fair. I do think Procreate is a very good one to, like, you know, dip your toes in, start, and I mean, I still use it for much more than that, but like, if somebody got an iPad and they were like, what do I get to draw with? I would definitely say Procreate. Cause, as much as I love Clip Studio, it's a bit more of a commitment, but it is very good. I love Clip Studio. I was a Clip Studio head pretty early on, back when they were still called Manga Studio. Mainly because my parents got me a Mac in college, and back then, like, Paint Tool Sai was the, like, cool program to draw on, but it didn't have a Mac version, so I was like, I guess I'll use this Manga Studio thing, and then it turns out everybody uses it now. Oh, no problem. And yes, Clip Studio's old name was Manga Studio, if you have heard of it. Which is probably part of why they have so many good tools for drawing comics, since that's more of a focus. Yep. Oh, I want to draw more comics real bad. I gotta draw more comics, bro. I love drawing comics. Well, Prototype, it probably is a pretty a magic broomstick, if I had to guess. You know what I haven't even done yet on this drawing? One of my favorite parts, which is the overlay layer. I'll show you my ways in a second. Okay. Technically I still have more to do on the actual painting part of this, but I'm kind of excited to see how it'll look with the overlays on it, so I'll just do this. Okay, so what I always do, I do an overlay layer at low opacity, and I do kind of like a neutral warm color to kind of unify all of my values, all my colors. Sometimes I don't like the first one I choose though, so let's see. Oh shit. Good thing there's only like 30 minutes left of the stream because I have low battery apparently. Have I seen the new Final Destination trailer? I heard about it. I haven't watched it yet. But you know, I've actually never seen any of those movies. Which is funny because I know that's like a millennial thing to be scared of a truck with logs on it because you watched Final Destination or whatever. I missed out though. Yeah, I think I like this one. Maybe I'll make it like slightly darker. Slightly darker. The log truck scene. Yeah, I do know about that one. The first two are the only ones worth watching. I'll keep that in mind. I think I have heard similar from other people also. Okay, and then what I have that overlay layer on the top. Do I want to make this darker? Yeah, I think I do. Make it a little darker. And then under that overlay layer, I do another overlay layer where I kind of get way more funky. I usually start with like a red to yellow gradient. And then I kind of get more specific. So like, I think I want to make her hair have like purple overlay. But I still want it to be like partially yellow on the yellow shiny parts and pink on the pink shiny parts. This is my general thought process when I do this part. I've had people ask how I do like the vivid colors, and I think this is a big step. Oops, what did I just do? Yeah, like look at the difference. I think I want red on her skin. Oops, wrong color. And, you know, I'll adjust the opacity if I feel like it's too intense.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in my bright eyes when you're near. The fluttering I feel in my chest when you are here. I can't explain this kind of love. It pulls me to you, I want it, I can't get enough. So share this precious light with me. Just take my hand and let's enjoy the things that we'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm liking how it's looking. Turn down the opacity on this a little bit. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Like, you could tell the difference when I turn them on and off for sure. Alright. But for now I'm gonna turn them off because that's the thing that I was just complaining about in Procreate, where it picks the colors as they appear. So if the overlay layers are on, it's gonna color pick the colors with the overlay on top of them instead of the actual color, which is annoying. Yeah. I'll play with it some more later too. Yeah. I wonder if I could put in like a feature request for that. Just like, please. Oops. Oh shit, didn't- oh my god, I'm fucking everything up with my shortcuts. Yeah, can't resist. Can't resist the humming. Oh, Japanese Mads. Oh my god, that takes me back. I remember a lot of them with this song, but I also remember a lot of them with Sand Canyon. Do you remember that one? It went like oh god, I don't know if I can sing it while this one's also blasting in my ears. Like oh god, that's really fucking with my head. I don't vibe with this mashup. Oh shit, I did all that on the wrong layer. That's okay, we'll just hit undo a lot. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I just roll with it, but this time it was not so far back enough I couldn't just undo a bunch. I gotta be honest, I can't do a slow song right now. I'll fall asleep. That's better. Yep, Earthbound. I also love Earthbound. It's a fun one. When I played it, I actually I downloaded a PDF of the strategy guide that the English version came with, and I played it alongside the PDF of the strategy guide, which was fun. That's the optimal American Earthbound experience. Yeah, I agree. After playing it that way, I actually have seen some people say like, "Oh, I had so much trouble getting through Earthbound without a guide," and I'm like, "Well, there's a really good one that came with the game originally." Yeah, that is what I've heard, is that it's hard without a guide. Which I didn't even know that when I did the PDF thing. I just heard that it came with that, and I was like, "Oh, that might be fun to play alongside this PDF strategy guide." But I guess it saved me from pain. I did fall for the Casey bat, though. I'll throw that out there. I totally equipped the Casey bat and was like, why the fuck are all my attacks missing? Oh yeah, the final boss is hard to figure out if you don't know, probably. What a good final boss fight, though. I am always a sucker for the final boss fights where like everyone you helped along your journey is charging your spirit bomb, you know? Injected into my veins. You have a rec based on that, but you don't know if it would be spoilery. I guess it inherently is, because I literally asked for a trope that happens at the end of a game, but I am curious of what it is. Yeah, go ahead, tell me. I guess chat, look away if you don't want to know. I won't say the name out loud, whatever it is. Yeah, I guess you could send it to me too, that would work. There's a streamer I watch who whenever he does spoilery talk about something, he'll be like, okay, I'm gonna talk about spoiler stuff, and when I'm done, I'll wave at the screen like this. So people who mute it will know when he's done because he'll be waving. Oh, that game. It's on my list for sure. Actually, that whole series is. I will admit to being particularly curious about the third one since it has a female protagonist. Yay, I'll look forward to it. I'm kind of determined to get through more games this year. But you know, I'm also determined to draw more art, just watch more stuff, just do more of everything. Maybe going on Twitter less will help with that, though. Yeah. I did try a paper planner for a bit to try and organize all this stuff, but I realized the biggest problem with that was having to remember to bring it with me everywhere. So I was like, okay, yeah, a digital planner is probably just gonna work better for me because I always have my iPad with me anyway. Oh yeah, that's the other thing is RPGs and visual novels, they're a bunch on my list too, and it's like, oh my god, my backlog is all these fucking 80-hour monstrosities. Yeah, it's like, damn, I couldn't have been into like only platformers. No, I actually am also into platformers, but oh my god, I sure like a lot of genres with 80-hour games. Yeah, don't even ask me about my daybreak time. My husband's playing it alongside me, and he's at almost the same part as me. And I have like 100 hours more on my playtime. I'm not even joking. My playtime is like 140 hours, and his is like 50 hours. Because I have to always talk to everybody. And there's a lot of NPCs in that game. Yeah, that's another thing. When I do want to play a shorter, like, experience, I've been playing Ape Escape. I feel like 3D platformers are good for that. And I played a lot of Ape Escape 2 as a kid, but I've actually never played the first one. I played 2 and 3 and Pumped and Primed, which was more like a party game. But I'm kind of planning to play like Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3 right after each other. Yeah, I talk to all the NPCs every time. It's my addiction. You want to know a really funny thing about Ape Escape 2? You might already know this, but it fucking made my brain explode when I played it as a kid. The main character and the main girl have the voice actors of Ash and Misty from the 4Kids Pokemon dub. Like, not just one of them, but both. Yeah, in Ape Escape 2 specifically. I'm pretty sure we first played it by renting it. Yeah, we rented it from Blockbuster, and I just started it up, and as a kid I was like, what? Ash and Misty are talking to me right now? I thought it was cool as a kid, though, I won't lie. Alrighty. Well, it's midnight here, so I probably need to start winding down and call it. But we're getting pretty close to finishing this, so I'll probably work on it a little more in bed. I'm probably gonna have to sleep on it before I finish it for real anyway, but almost done. Alright. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I know I can't stream on Sunday this week, but I'll see if I can do Thursday. I haven't done a Thursday stream in a few weeks. Thank you. Night night, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Bye. My cat appeared in the background. Hello. Say goodnight to everyone. He doesn't even care. Say hello. Come here. Say goodnight. Good night, everybody. Night night.